cut those plants. They're gonna damage the plants for future growth as the leaves continue to grow. We want to be treated right. And also, it helps us to reduce what's called alloin, the alloin content in it, to again give you the purest aloe there is. Now, I know here in Scandinavia we have some restrictions on what we can say about aloe, but we know in the US and EU and other markets, we know for a fact that aloe has natural cleansing abilities. How many of you drank aloe this morning? Yes? How many of you have drank it every day for the last week? How about every day for the last month? Everybody, every day for the last year? 5 years? 10 years? Anyone 15? 20? And that's why you guys that have been drinking for 20 years look so young. You look fantastic. We know it helps us, our digestive tract, the absorption of nutrients, likewise to support our immune system, and helps maintain natural energy levels. Right? Alright, so let's talk about our new aloe vera juice. Last year at the rally, I stood on stage and had the great privilege of introducing to you our new aloe vera gel. And I gotta tell you guys, it is a fantastic product. When we started going out to look for different options to be able to offer you what our FBOs were asking for, we went out and we found the best and the most efficient way of producing it to maintain the greatest amount of nutrients in it. And what we came across with, as you've seen, is our new Tetra Pak. You know that the new formula is 99.7% aloe. The highest percent of aloe you're going to find out there. 99.7% pure aloe vera. Preservative free. Do you like that? We were able to remove out all the preservatives. And why? Because we listened to you. That's something that our FBOs around the globe had asked for, and we listened. Sugar free. Rich in vitamin C. And vitamin C serves two purposes. It actually helps maintain the integrity of the product, but also we know the importance of vitamin C in our bodies for skin, the immune system, all the great benefits that vitamin C has. Gluten-free, and also it has high levels of ace-mannan, polysaccharides, the amino acids, vitamins, and minerals, as we've always had in our aloe. This actually is a more potent and better formula than the previous. Now, was the previous bad? Absolutely not. It was fantastic. But as time and technology improves, we want to make sure we're leading the way, that we are offering the very best. So, again, comparing it to the previous gel, has higher concentrations of aloe, as I mentioned, preservative-free. It has a new, fresh taste. One of the things that I have absolutely loved as we have started to send this out to the countries is the feedback that we've gotten in regards to the taste. It tastes fresher. It tastes more like aloe. It just, it's easier to drink. You know, I go back 21 years ago when I started in Forever. I remember the very first cup, the very first glass of aloe I drank. I had no idea what it tasted like. I remember pouring it in and going, oh yeah, that's really good. Fantastic. Love it. It took me a while to get used to it. This fresher taste, it means more people will drink aloe. Again, it's more natural. And most importantly, we want you to know that we are listening. You asked for it, we delivered it. You happy with that? All right. So let's talk about the process, the kind of the science behind the process that we use in manufacturing and producing our aloe. Now I want to stress a couple points. All the aloe around the world and forever, every single drop of it comes from our plantations. Every single drop. Now we have the option to co-pack, to actually put it in the packaging in different parts of the world, which actually helps us maintain freshness for you because it can be packed closer to where you live. But every single drop of that aloe is ours. It's raised on our fields, under our conditions, under our strict conditions that we have, and under our guidelines. Every single drop of it. All the other ingredients that go in come from us. They've been tested, proven, certified. The potency, we know what it is, and we leave nothing into question. In the places are co-packers that we've teamed up with. They follow our strict manufacturing guidelines. We test the product before it goes in, we test the product before it goes out, as you know, and before it's shipped out to you, it's been tested numerous times to make sure the quality is forever. All right? Now, the aseptic process, the way it works is the aloe, as you saw earlier, within 6 hours of being cut, it's filleted. And then it goes through a process where the fillets are taken and we have to turn it into the gel. So it goes through what we call a grinder. It takes it, the full leaf, after we remove the outer leaf, the shell, we have the inner gel. It goes through a grinder. And before, if you remember, in the previous aloe, we had little pieces of pulp, right? Now what we do with this aseptic process, it actually goes through an additional grinder to be able to make those particles small enough that as they go through this aseptic process, they can be quickly flash heated for about anywhere from about 11 to 20 second period of time, depending upon the system that we're using. Now what that does, compared to the old way, is that flash heat is just for a few seconds. And we all know when you take an organic material, say for instance broccoli. How many of you guys love broccoli? It's a good healthy thing, right? Great vegetable, I love broccoli. But when you take broccoli and you cook it, and you cook it and cook it and cook it over a period of time, either in boiling it or steaming it or whatever it might be, what happens to the nutritional value of that broccoli? It starts to break down. And the longer, the more heat, the more it breaks down. And so we wanted to find the best way to preserve the highest amount of the nutritional components, preserve those, so when you get that product in your hands and you sell it to your clients, they see the greatest results. And this is that process. So rather than me going through and explain it to you, I want to show you a little more about it.
For 40 years, our best-selling aloe vera drinks have helped more people all over the world look better and feel better. Through our new state-of-the-art aseptic manufacturing process, we are proud to now be able to provide these powerful drinks preservative-free with more of our potent, pure inner-leaf aloe vera gel. The aseptic process starts in our plantations. When each aloe plant reaches maturity, the lower leaves are harvested by hand before going through a rigorous washing and inspection process. Within 6 hours of harvest, each leaf is hand filleted to ensure only the pure inner leaf aloe vera gel is used in our products. The inner leaf gel then enters our new state-of-the-art aseptic equipment, where it is quickly flash heated to reduce bad bacteria and lock in the freshness and amazing nutritional benefits of aloe. Once the bulk inner leaf gel has been processed, it is filled into totes to be transported. The bulk totes of aloe vera gel arrive at Tetra Pak packaging lines and are pumped into sterile 20,000-gallon tanks and mixed with the other ingredients in each formula. Samples are taken and tested throughout the process to ensure the formula meets all product specifications and stringent quality expectations. Once testing is complete, the final formula is flash heated a second time to seal in the rich flavors and guarantee quality, and moves to the filling machine for packaging. Sterile flat reels contain artwork for 5,200 packages each. Under sanitized vacuum filling, the machine molds the flat labels into tubes and seals them on one end. The aloe gel formula flows into the form tube and is crimped and sealed, forming a 1-meter package. The cap is placed over the foil opening under a vacuum seal and a sterile chamber to complete the packaging. Your favorite aloe drinks with no added preservatives are now ready to be packaged and shipped all over the world. The new aseptic process is just the latest advancement in manufacturing technology that allows forever to bring you the power of aloe as nature intended.
You guys like that video? Now that is available online for you to be able to share, use with your clients if they want to know a little bit more about what the process is, the aseptic process. You can send that to them, and it gives them a quick little brief education on what the process is and how our aloe is set apart from the others. Now, one of the other things that you as our FBOs had asked us for was to be able to move away from plastic, all right, and to have a product that was recyclable. Tetra Pak also allows us to do that, while we having a system that maintains the integrity, the potency of the product. And we're so excited for this. We at Forever, we take being a global citizen very serious about trying to reduce our carbon footprint. And there's certain things that we do because we have to as a company. to be able to get you the products and be able to sustain your business. But everything that we can do, we do to make sure that we're doing our part as a global citizen. Now, with change, sometimes there comes challenges. And as we've been rolling out the Tetra Pak, the new aloe vera gel, we've had some issues, some challenges with it. One of the biggest challenges we've had is the shape of it. It has a cap sitting on top. And that cap has a tendency, especially initially when we first rolled it out, to get damaged in the shipping process. Or if it's actually open and is stored laying on its side, the moisture from it can be absorbed in the cap and it becomes soggy around it, and we've had issues with that. The other thing too, where we've had some feedback is, and remember, this is aloe. There's no preservatives in it. It is a biological, biodegradable product. It's natural. And so if there's no preservatives in it, once I open it, if I don't take care of it properly, it will start to degrade. Just like milk or any other natural product out there. Just the same as if I take an apple and I cut it open and I leave it sitting on the counter, it'll start to oxidize. And so remember to make sure you keep it refrigerated. Make sure you drink it properly. Make sure that you're not drinking it directly from the spout, because actually your lips can introduce bacteria into the bottle. Keep it refrigerated, you won't have any problems. We're so excited about this formula. Again, we've seen some of the challenges, but we've worked very hard to overcome them, and I think we're at a good point where we've minimized a lot of them. We just want you to know, though, we are listening, and we are not satisfied. We will continue to push forward, continue to look for options until all the issues have gone away. But I can tell you what, this drink is fantastic. This drink is better, it's more nutritious, and we are so excited about it. And I want to make one more point before I move on, and that is this. I mentioned to you in the old gel we had pulp in it, right? The grinder, for it to go through the aseptic process, the particles of the aloe have to be ground so they're small enough that they can go through that flash heat for the 10 to 20 seconds to be able to sterilize it, to be able to purify it so there's no molds, bacteria, viruses that come from Mother Nature, from the earth, from the ground, from the dirt. And so to do that, the particles have to be smaller. But I want to make this point, and please, 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 help me spread this, because I have spoken about this for a year now, but every single week I still get questions. You took out the pulp. It's been watered down. Where's all the pulp? No pulp has been removed. None. Zero. I promise you. If you pour your aloe into a glass and you let it sit on the counter for a couple hours, you'll see that pulp settle to the bottom. That pulp is there. The benefits of it is there. This is actually a pure, more natural product than we had before. All right. Now, who drinks aloe? Who can aloe benefit? Yeah? Who do we need to share aloe with? Who? Who? I think you're right. Everyone needs their aloe. We all should be drinking it. But oftentimes, life is busy. How many of you have gotten up in the morning, you're running to an appointment, and you get out there and you think, oh, I forgot to drink my aloe? Has that ever happened to you? Yes? Life is busy. So much of what we do today is on the go. And so we are so excited to announce that we are launching, and here in Europe, some of the countries have launched, our new Aloe Mini. You like that? So our normal aloe vera is a 1 liter package. This is a 330 milliliter package that you can drink in one sitting if you'd like. Some countries we know that the regulatory recommendations are less, so if you need to drink it in 2 sittings, that's fine. But this is something you can take with you on the go. It's so convenient. You can pack it in your lunch. You can take it with you when you're traveling rather than carrying the big old 1 liter. And it is a single serving aloe. We are so excited about this. You guys like that? Yeah? I love it. And not only that, but isn't it darn cute? It looks so cute and just love it. It's fantastic. Now, let me tell you another benefit of this one. Okay? Look at the cap. It's actually a different cap than we have on our 1 liter. And the biggest issue we've gone through with the 1 liter is the cap. This cap is actually what they call the dream cap. And it is a dream for me because it's taken away a lot of my headaches. All right? This cap is nearly indestructible. And so the issues that we've struggled with on the 1 liter with the cap go away when we drink the 330. Now, we launched this here a little while ago in a few European countries. And you know, we have sold tens of thousands of these 330s. And you know how many complaints we've had? How many issues? Out of tens of thousands. You know how many? 4. 4. And do you want me to tell you what each of those 4 were? It got dented when we were shipping it. That was it. No cap issues, no leakage, nothing. It was dented in the shipping process as the courier transferred it from Forever Direct to the home, which could have happened on occasion. But we are so excited about this, and we really believe that this will help more people be introduced to and drink more aloe. Think about if everybody drank one of these a day. Every one of your clients drank one of these a day. Like I said, some countries that may not be possible. But if they did, would they be drinking more aloe? Yeah. Would they see greater benefits? Absolutely. And one thing that we're going to talk about tomorrow, or on Thursday in the product training, is we've been working with our scientific advisory board on how we can make our products, put them together to see greater, the synergy of greater effects as we use them within the body. And one thing that they came to us and they recommended said, the aloe in conjunction with RG. How many of you guys love RG? You love RG? Great product, fantastic product, very potent, works well. But combining the RG with the aloe, which is 330 is perfect, you can open it up, take your RG stick pack, put it in, shake it up, and you're ready to go. And not only that, it tastes so good. It tastes so good when you add the RG. But you take the RG with the aloe, and the other was the new probiotic. Those 3 things working together within your system have a synergetic effect that you see even greater and better benefits. So I'm excited to tell you, each of you afterwards are going to receive an experience pack. So after this meeting, yeah, now you get excited. When I say free stuff, yeah, all of a sudden, yeah, free! Bring it on, baby! I see how you are. I see how you are. Anyways, you'll line up over here to get your experience packs after. Each of you will have two of these new 330s in there with an RG stick pack. When you get back to your room, I want you to open up, pour your RG in it, shake it up, drink it. You're going to love it along with your probiotic. All right? You excited? All right. So, I want to talk with you about new products. Whew, you guys ready? You excited about some new products? All right, we're going to do something different today. Normally, when I get to this section, I give you all a big lecture about you have to keep this secret, you can't say anything, no Facebook Live, no Instagram, no nothing until Thursday. But you know what? Greg's giving me permission to do something different today. You guys want to help me launch these products globally? You want to help me? This is what I want you to do. Get on your Facebook Live right now, Instagram, whatever it is that you use, pull out your phone, turn it on, and you guys are going to help us send these new products viral across the world. You ready? All right, I want to see everyone's cameras up. She's got 2 up. She's double. She's really ready, really prepared. All right, I'm going to give you about 10 more seconds. Now, everyone ready?